Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Stacy here from Creatively Stacy. Thank you for stopping by my page. How's everybody doing out there? It's April Fool's Day. And it's not a joke, I'm really here. Thought I'd pop on, paint a few posies with you guys today. We've kind of played around with different ones this morning trying to decide what to do. So we're going to figure it out as we go, as usual. If you pop on for the replay, please say hashtag replay so that I know you were here. I do appreciate that. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, whatever, go ahead and drop that down and I will get back to you. I do go back and read all the things in case I miss anything. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Christine. Today we're doing something kind of fun. We're doing what we call a page hop. Oh, good morning, Sandy. And what that means is I'm going to paint live for an hour here, or up to an hour. I don't know. I never know. No more than an hour. 10:30 to 11:30 is my space today, because when we get done, we're going to hop over to the lumber mill. So when we get closer to the end, I'll have Sandy drop her link in so you guys all know where to go. All the things are great today. Oh, awesome. We're supposed to get sunshine today. It's still kind of hazy, but I'm excited. We miss the sun so much. And hopefully all goes well here. My husband has decided to pull the well right now. We're having some water situation. And could he have done it yesterday? Sure. Could he have done it Monday? Sure. Does he know I'm going live right now? Yep. And he's decided that now is the time to tear up the water in the yard. So hopefully everything goes well for him out there. If for any reason I have to leave abruptly, I will come back. But, you know, guys do what guys do. Good morning, Christy. Good morning, Mom. So anyways, because we're going to be doing a page hop with the lumber mill today, I decided that I was going to paint on wood. I haven't done that in a while. And so I went down. This is a kind of a use what you have situation. Sun is shining bright in Ontario. Yeah, hubbies are the best, I know, right? Let me see if I can even... I can't even see them from here, so unless I hear them hollering. I went down. We're using what we have. So I went down to the shed and I got these little pieces of wood that he had cut off of something at some point, and I saved them because why not? And I painted them black. So I'm going to be painting on black today. So if you guys want to paint along and you don't have wood handy, because I didn't give you a heads up on any of this, just paint black on your page on whatever you're painting on. Cold here again. Oh, I think we're going to get up to 45 today, so I'm kind of excited. If the sun shines and the wind doesn't blow, it'll be beautiful. So that is the plan. Hopefully I have everything I need here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Nice 2x4. Yes, they're 2x4s, and they are random. This is 3.5 by 4. Maybe they're all the same. That's about 3.5 by 4. And that is a little less than 3.5 by 4. Oh, you're not even seeing. I'm measuring these. 3.5 by 4. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Because I have a bigger one. If I end up with extra time, I'll do one extra. This is another piece of wood that was out there, and I just painted it black. But I just thought I'd show you a few flowers today, and then I'm going to use these as shelf setters. I'm going to just set them on little shelves and stands and whatever, and I thought they would be cute. I already drew on them with pencil, just a rough shape, but you'll be able to see that when I start painting. This one, obviously I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. That happens. And then this one. So just something fun. So let me turn you down here. We'll get the paint out and we'll get to painting. Hopefully give you guys some good ideas on some cute little things you can do for around your house on chunks of leftover wood and very little paint. So yeah, we'll start with the yellow today. We'll do a Sweet little yellow flower. I have got to order, you guys, I have a gift certificate. I'm almost out of my yellow. That I got for Christmas. And I've been trying not to buy anything, so I really haven't. But I think I'm going to get my gift certificate out because I'm running low on a few of my favorites here. You gotta have yellow. I mean, you can't even. You gotta have those primary colors. I can live without being spoiled and having green, but I can't live without red, yellow, blue, white, and black, right? So I'm putting down some yellow, some green. Ooh, that was a lot of green. I can't look at you guys and not put lids on. I'm telling you, you guys, this week. Oh. Anyways, while you're all on here, and I know hubby's not watching because he's out working on the water, you guys got to tell me what you have done for April Fool's jokes. I'm home, so I have to use what I have here, but I'd like to really get them good. So tell me what you've done. Tell me what you got. What's a good April Fool's joke to play on your husband, your spouse, your significant other, any member of the family that's staying with you right now, whatever the case may be. I need a good April Fool's joke. I want to really get them. So help me out. Tell me what you got. All right, so I just got some white and some green and some yellow down. I'm going to start with this little block. I'm going to start with some leaves because they're going to be in the background. You guys, I love when you paint on black, the colors really just pop right out. So that is really cool. And if you're painting on a block that's going to be a shelf sitter, go right over the edge. Take your painting, if you're using a canvas, this is a good tip on a canvas too. Take your painting and go right around. Wrap it right around. Use that space that you have and just have fun with it, right? Let's see if I have room. Let's see if I can do two here. I'm just doing little lines, slightly curved. I've got both colors on my brush. I'm going to go right around this corner too. And you can take it as far or not as far as your heart desires. Well, see? Isn't that cute? Simple. Good morning, Lisa. The water is overflowing in the basement. Oh, we don't have a basement. That water, oh. He's working on the water, you guys. If that's, Sandy, I hope you're giving me a suggestion and that's not actually happening at your house. I don't have a basement, but I could say something about the water would be good. You guys, if you're just popping on, I'm trying to come up with a good April Fool's joke to mess with my husband today. Because it's just the two of us here. Forever. And we gotta have some fun with it. Alright, so that's all I'm gonna do for leaves. I'm gonna leave a lot of this black, you guys. I wanna use it. And I wanna show you how you can use it too. So I'm washing off my brush here really good. I should have got more clean water before I don't know. It is what it is. Clean your brush off really good. I'm going to turn this around so I can see. I'm going to get into the white and the yellow. And I am going to, am I going to start with my center? I'm not going to start with my center. I'm just going to start with some petals. And I'm just painting stripes because they will show in the grand scheme of things here. I actually probably should have started with just the straight yellow, but I did not. And I didn't dry those leaves, so if I drag into them, I'll get a little bit of green in there, and that's okay. Yes, an April Fool's joke, something about the water everywhere. Oh, that is good. I gotta I'll leave them out there for a little while, get things done, and then I'll tell them, oh, I know what I can do. When I turn the faucet on, I could say the pressure or something blew the thing off, and I don't know. It's spurting out. So I'm just doing little petals. Look how bright that yellow is on that black. Can you guys see that? I don't know if the color shows good in there. But you can see I'm just striping so that those stripes will show in my petals. We'll wrap this one right around. I hear a pug coming, you guys. She hears me talking. Here she comes. Hi, baby. If your brush is getting fat, just wipe it off. No need to get it wet. I don't want to get my yellow too wet. Yellow is so light anyways that watered down yellow is not good. I'm leaving a little space there. I'm going to use that black to my advantage. Little cheat for you, right? So that's where we're at so far. Tell him you need the water back on now. You just spilled a can of paint. You guys, if I wasn't painting with you, that would be awesome. But I love it. I love it. He would believe that too. I'm such a klutz, you guys. I'm always doing something. That would definitely work. All right, so now I'm going to do a curve and a curve. And again, I left that black in the center. Okay? And we'll go back and put some more black in at the end. You know me, but... So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do a petal, and I'm going to do it right in front of these two. I'm going to do another one right in front of these two. I'm going to do another one. And the whole time I'm doing my strokes in the direction that the petal is going. I just feel like there's a glare. I don't know if you guys can see good or not. I'm going to do a couple of behind ones because I like lots. Just little swishes. Velvet Rose, you got to be right under my feet. Come on. And the answer to that is yes. Yes, she does. All right. I'm just doing little dashes here, little curves. The best April's Fool joke I played on my husband was that I hit a turkey in the road on my way to work. Can you believe he asked if it was male or female? Oh my Lord, I can. I totally can see that happening. Oh guys, I don't know about our guys, but I'm just going back and fixing that little guy because I got into him. I'm going to set this aside and let it dry and start the next one, and then we'll come back and do some details. Alright, so the next one is, I'm not going to use that one that I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. I'm going to wash off my brush. I'm going to get some pink and white for this one. I'm trying to stay in the spring colors. White, I'm using white and pink, yellow. I don't know what I'm going to do with that last one still. I'm trying to decide. Okay. I'm going to probably need more white, so we'll get some more white out. This one is going to be kind of fun. I was going to do a white lily, you know, for the Easter lily you guys, but you know me, I can't. I have to have some color in my life, and these are going to be sitting on my shelf for months probably. So I'm going to jazz it up a little bit and put a little pink in it. Look like those pink and white lilies that they have out there. So let's set this over here. You guys can, there we go. I have a lot of stuff out here today, you guys. I don't even know. All right. So I'm going to use that same brush I just used. Wash it off real good. I'm going to start with some white. And I'm just going to do some little curvy petals that are fatter. You can make them a little wavier on the edges or whatever. Again, I'm painting in the direction that I want the lines on the petal to be, right? I'm going to go right over this edge. There we go. A little wave on this one. I'm going to go right over this edge. Oop, little yellow in there. Adding to the color already. These are kind of fun too, you guys. I mean, if you don't have something to paint on, go out and dig around in the garage, see what you find. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and leave some of that darkness to contrast these. There we go. If you guys are giving me jokes and I'm missing them, I will scroll back and see them. Okay? I'm counting on you. Yeah, you can never go wrong with the black and white, you guys. That's always a classic. Always looks really good. There's still a little bit of yellow in my brush. I didn't wash it very good. No worries. You see, I'm just kind of poking over, get my fingers out of them. So these are just long petals. They're a little bit wider at the base. And I just kind of curved them around to decide where this is going to sit. I think it's going to sit this way. I got to figure out which way my thingies are going to go. I'm going to wash this out. I don't know, I'm kind of liking the white, but I really felt like it would be fun to have a little bit of pink in it, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to get a smaller brush. These are so small. I'm used to working on the big things. This is a small space, so you might want to think about that when you get your wood. You might want a little bit bigger to work with. Alright, I'm going to draw a line. The center line is the darkest, usually. And if you go faster, it works a little bit easier. Don't think so hard, just go. And then I'm going to take this same pink over here and mix it with the white to get a really light. A lighter shade. That's good. I'm going to wash my brush off a little bit here, get that dark out of there as much as I can. I'm going to end up with pink on my flower there. Alright, I'm going to take the lighter pink and we're going to come and we're just going to dash Don't worry if you lose that dark or if that dark blends in with it. See, I'm just dashing out. I'm not really worrying about it too much. Just adding some color. So we can go back and put the detail in later. I'm going to get some more white and make a lighter shade. A lot more white, make a lot lighter shade. Wipe off my messy brush. Get into that light shade. And go outside of that I just did, just dashing. It's kind of messy lilies. Fun. And if we lose our white, it's fine. We're going to come back in line with it anyways, so we'll get it back. That's just giving you the shades. Good morning, watching you again. Happy April. Good morning, Aunt Nita. Alright, I'm going to wash my brush off, dry it on a paper towel. Go back into that dark, and I'm going to just brush out from the center here. I'm kind of whisking my brush up, darkening that center. Okay. I feel like I lost my dark in there. I can dash some back in. I got that on my brush, right? You're just blending. It's very relaxing, just throwing down some shade. Forgot to put leaves on this one, you guys. You got to remind me of these things, apparently. It's alright, we can get them in. I'll keep using this little brush. I'm almost out of white again. White, green, maybe a little pink. I don't know. And I'm going to come right around the side of this block. Grabbing some green, some white. There's actually a little bit of pink in there. It's all fine and dandy. I'll do a line in there to separate those when we do our details, you guys. Go right around the edge. Need some more white. So that's where we are so far on this guy. We got to do the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I thought I forgot a petal. Phew. Before we do the center, though, I want to do the details on these leaves because I want the little stem thingies to be in front of that. So I'm going to get out a little white again because I've got all my white all mixed up in all the colors as usual. Lord have mercy, I better order white too. You know, that's the color that everybody is saying, and all my artists that I talk to, they're like, I'm gonna run out of white, I'm gonna run out of white. And we can't go to the store either, so And ordering takes a lot longer right now. So, yeah. Gotta plan ahead. Where is my black? Or not. Ooh, there was a lot of black. Yay. Alright. So let me get my white going here. I'm just using the liner brush, and I'm going to go back and just dash along these a little bit, where I've kind of lost them. Got a lot there. So I kind of lost my white edges. I got up there pretty far with my pink. I'm just drawing it back in. These flowers are kind of a stripy flower anyway, so we're going to do a couple of things to them. And pink. Just grab some pink or white or whatever. I'm just doing some dashes, blending out where I got kind of fat because my paint is not watered down enough, so that's okay. We'll just fix it. Go back in with that dark again. There's my water. Why am I fighting with this? There. Dark again. Pull it back through. Rinse that off. I'm going to wet my white and pull my white through a little bit more too. Hopefully I'm explaining this well so you guys can kind of do your impression. I'll do these while I got the white out. Okay, now I'm going to go to that black because I lost some of my black and I wanted it. I'm going to put that back, even though I have a giant glob here. That's the cool thing with the black background, you guys. You can put it back in. I'm going to just dash a little bit. As long as I've got it going here. And this is just me doing my whimsy, obviously. You guys can skip this step if it's not for you. I like a little more fun in mine, so I do that. Just drag this black out in the center a little bit over that dark pink. And we're going to let that dry and I'll come back and put the stamens in. I love listening to your baby snoring in the background. Oh, yeah, she's never going to stop snoring. Well, I hope she never stops snoring. Oh God, I love her so much. But yeah, she keeps us entertained. Okay, so I'm getting my yellow one back out while that dries, as long as I've got my black in my hand. And again, this all goes towards having that dark background, you guys. If you Don't do the black background. It doesn't quite come out the same, but it's kind of fun to really play it up. And really use it to make kind of disconnected petals to really bring out. Uh-oh, here he comes, you guys. Let's hope we don't have any problems, right? We're about to find out. Oh no, he was just letting Nellie in. Nellie was outside with him. She must have gotten bored. So here we are. Oops. Oops, oops. It's all good. Might have gotten a little carried away with the black on the center of that. It's only paint. I'll paint it again. I paint it again and again until I like it. So I'm going to set this aside and let it dry. I don't like where I did around that very center one. I got a little too carried away. So we'll go back and play with that. I'm going to let that dry and go back to this guy. It's not dry. Alright, we'll start the third flower. Can somebody tell me what time it is? Am I good? Do I have time to do? I'm going to start the third flower and then I'll finish the rest of them. What time is it in the world? Hi, Lisa. I'm waiting. There's a delay. There's a delay. Let's do purple for spring. 11:02. Okay, good. All right, I'm going to get this one started, and then we'll finish up, do some detailing on those other ones. I just want to give you guys 3 different ideas. We're going to do purple on this one. Because, yeah, spring. Pink, yellow, purple, maybe purple. We may have an explosion. I don't know. Here we go. I shook these up. Let's do, this is the one I drew all over because I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. 11:03. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. All right, let's just do a quick one because we don't have, I don't want to run out of time. So I'll do a C's. I'll do the C's. Okay. Get that nice and loose. Just do little C's. We'll go back and detail this too. I'm just getting her down. I'm gonna wash my brush off and put a leaf on. Gave you the little O, meaning oxygen, breathe. Oh, God, yes. Unclench your jaw, relax your shoulders, take a deep breath. Thank you, thank you. Tell you guys, I get all stirred up in the Kool-Aid, and I gave myself the time frame. The lumber mill didn't care. She said I could have as long as I wanted to. And you know, usually on these, I don't even take that long, but because I think I only have so much time, I like get all stress myself out. She wouldn't care. She'd give me all the time I wanted, but since her people, if they're not here, which I hope they are hopping over here and saying hello, if you guys are over here from the lumber mill, give a shout out, say, hey Sandy, so I know that you're here from her side of the world, but, or if you catch me later, right? So hopefully her peeps are here and will follow us over, but some of them might just be joining over there later, so I don't want them to be, I don't want to be late. I didn't want to be late. You have lots of time. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. I usually do this with a bigger brush. I think because I'm on a small canvas. I'm just going back in with some more white. My dirty brush, so it's just making another shade of purple. Ooh, there's some green in there. That'll be interesting. You guys, tell you what. Shabby roses were my first love because they're so forgiving and you can fix them up in the details however you want to. So I've done a lot of roses. I think roses are probably one of my favorite flowers to paint. I've painted them in all different styles. See, I'm just dashing. You guys can totally do the dashing thing. And they're just so stinking cute. I'm going to go right over the edge here. I have to make this one really big to cover up all my pencil marks that I drew all over the place because I couldn't decide what flower I was going to put on this one. So we'll come back and play with that in a minute. We're going to let it dry for a minute. Aren't they fun? These are so easy, you guys. You can totally just sit around and play with the paint. I gotta fix this yellow. I don't know how well we're gonna do over the black, but we're gonna find out in a minute. And then hopefully the other one will be dry. I can do the stamens? What are they? Stems. And then, sound like a doctor. I don't know what that word was. And I hope that's a plant word. Then we can have a little bit of whimsical fun with them. But quick and easy. Home decor, little shelf sitters with leftover scraps of wood, right? There we go. I'm just going to make this bigger. Brush is wet, brush is wet. No, no, no. All good. Saved it. All good. Phew, that was close. So I just took that black back out of there because I don't like it. So, good morning, Jan. Personal choice on that. Okay, so that we're gonna let that dry. I'm gonna do the center of this one, and then we're gonna get into a little whimsical situation, right? Wash my brush off. I'm gonna get my little liner brush here. Drag it through this white. I have to see which way it's going to sit. It's going to sit this way. Turn your board around a few times. See which way it looks like the top to you. So I didn't really plan that. I'm going to take this white and draw some little lines. And you could do these with green, you could do these with pink, you can do these with whatever color you want to do them with, yellow. I'm going to go into the black. And these guys, they have like these little square line things on them. I don't know, they're just lines. So I just put the little lines on those. And then the other thing we're going to do is I'm going to get my pink wet because it's drying out on my plate here. We're going to go into this pink. I'm just using that same brush, rolling it in the paint and wiping it off. Hopefully pretty good. Problem is I forget to wipe it after I rinse it. That's where I get into trouble. After you put your brush in the water, always dry it. I'm going to just do some little with the solid purple or solid pink. Holy moly. I'm going to do some little dots because these little plants have little random things. If you ever check them out. So I'm just using I want it smaller. You could use a toothpick, you could use a stylus, you could use the end of your paintbrush. I already have this out, and it's a very, very small brush. So just adding a little detail, not being scientific about it in any way. There we go. Morning, Joanne. Oh, I got upside down. Oh, I got upside down. There. Put the things up so when it sits on the shelf, it would sit up like this. Isn't that cute? Okay. We gotta. This is dry enough. Let me get into this one with a little whimsy here. Get into. I thought I had clean white, you guys. Tell me. Oh, I think it's over here. It's over here. Okay. I'm going to go into the white. Ooh, I didn't get my brush very clean. And I can't go get more water because we don't have any. Should have made two. I was painting before I came on, so my water was already kind of dirty. Alright. Get into the white. I'm going to fix this guy up a little bit where I got carried away. I might have to go back into some more yellow to fix that yet, but just drawing some little random dashes. Wish I could hear you guys so you could tell me I'm stay out of that pink. I almost got into it again. My water is so dirty. Oh, guys are painting along and your water gets really dirty. Go and change it. I do need yellow. Trick with flowers is to stop messing with them. That's where you get into trouble. I'm just dashing a little more yellow back in here too. Another layer, a little more color. That's what I get for speed painting. I'm going to leave this one alone. A lot of times, you guys, I find if I leave them alone and come back later, they're just fine. I start getting too close to them and get too worried about these basic little details, and they end up looking better if you just leave them be. So I'm going to stop messing with that one, okay? So there's that one. This little guy is still drying. Come back and fix any lines with your black that you need to. If you feel like you got a little carried away anywhere, you can slide them back a little. This one's not bad. Have fun with them. Ta-da! This one I'm still not happy with, but I'm going to leave it be. And we'll come back over into this guy. Still good on time, right guys? You're not letting me get out of control, right? Just going to go back in here with some white. Doing the same thing I did with that big brush, but I'm now doing it with a little brush. Shaking her up a little bit. Do the same thing with some purple. 11:16. Thank you. Awesome. I'm so glad. So anyways, you guys, we got coming up, we got the lumber mill is going to be going live next. She does some beautiful stuff. So I can't wait to see what she's going to do for us today. So if you're around, we're going to hop on over to her page at 11:30. I think she put a link in the comments for us. If you haven't, please do that, Sandy. Next weekend, Easter weekend, we're planning another Creatives Weekend, which will be free tutorials. We're looking at Friday and Saturday, Friday night and Saturday. So if you haven't checked that out, whatever, all the tutorials from last weekend are up for 2 months. And then we're going to do some more this coming weekend because we know everybody's home, and give you something to do. Give you some ideas, right? And so that's Easter weekend. And then if you are not in my paint group, join me, $10. We are going to do the bird's nest on the 18th. So I really love it if some of you wanted to come over and try that out. I keep it simple. You join, do it. I'll send you a reminder invoice the following month. If you decide you don't want to do it again, just don't pay the invoice. That's it. So everything's in the group for as long as you are in the group. So everything's there. I'm going to stop playing with this one. I'm getting all crazy with it. But how fun. How fun, how fun, right? So I hope you'll join me for that. And then I can't think any further than that because who knows what's going to happen in the next couple weeks, right? This craziness going on. Now I feel like I should have some. I'm going to line these up with the dots ones separate from the non-dot one. That's going to be my game plan. I kind of feel like this one it got taken over by the flower. I said I'm not as used to working on the smaller surfaces, but I think we did all right. Gave you some ideas, I hope. Just gonna leave it at that. Okay, so shelf sitters. I'm going to do the dots separate. So if you put them all together, looks weird on there. Which way is up? This way is up. Look at that. Aren't they cute? Fun, easy little flowers. So I hope you will try them. Kind of follow my crazy suggestions and throw them down on whatever you have around the house, right? Whatever you have. So maybe I'm going to get cleaned up here. I don't know if we have water. Hopefully we have fresh water because I'm going to try to follow along with Sandy here at 11:30. Oh yes, thank you. Thank you, Lumbermill. That's Sandy. Thank you so much. And thank you for spreading the love. Thanks, Patty. I'm so glad you guys were here with me today. And I hope you will try some of these. And can't you see how great it is when you do them on black? What a pop. So scrap wood, a little bit of paint, and 3 different flower ideas. So there you go. Thank you everybody for being here. And I'll see you soon. Bye.